I think at its simplest is the use of music within a therapeutic relationship between a client, a patient, and me or any board certified music therapist. But I definitely think the main part is definitely the relationship between the client and the therapist. That by far is the thing that I always come back to. Because at the end of the day, we're using music between two people.
Music therapy is a board-certified music therapist using music to achieve non-musical goals. So a music therapist will work with all ages and abilities to use music listening, playing, composition, improvisation, lyric analysis, or songwriting to work on goals that might address communication, physical goals, cognitive goals, emotional goals, or social goals.
Music therapy is a situated practice, meaning that what it is and what it means depends on the culture and the person where it's taking place. Music therapy is a reflexive practice, which means that the client and the therapist were both impacting each other, and the cause and the effect is not just one directional. It goes in both directions and has to do with our situatedness as well. And in music therapy, we have the client or clients, the therapist, and the music, and all of those things and the relationship between them work in a way that brings the client toward a greater place of health, which might be physical health, it might be spiritual health, it might be emotional or social, and we as therapists get to co-create what our definition of health is in that context with that client.
My definition of music therapy is the use of music in a therapeutic relationship to improve someone's functioning in some area. I also think part of the music therapist's role is to help each person understand how they can use music to continue to grow and develop and to influence and impact their own recovery on their own.
With respect to my education, training, and over 10 years of clinical experience, I would define music therapy as the evidence-based, specific, intentional, and mindful use of music, be it playing an instrument, listening to music, or even songwriting, for the purpose of therapeutically targeting affected areas of human functionality that have been assessed as requiring treatment.
I like to think of music therapy as the journey more than the destination, because music therapy is about the music making process and the relationship that we share with that individual or that group in a way that can help them reach their fullest potential by building trust and comfort in a comfortable environment, safe environment for them to express themselves, for them to be themselves, for them to grow to be more of themselves. I think it's a great way of getting where we want to be, where they want to be emotionally, physically, spiritually, you name it. But it's all about that music making process with a trusting person where great things can happen.
I like to describe music therapy as the use of music and music activities to achieve non-musical goals. As a board-certified music therapist, I use music activities like singing and songwriting and drumming, instrument playing, and music listening to help people learn a new skill, to help them recover from an illness or an injury, and sometimes to help them process a difficult time.
Using music to meet people where they're at in that moment. So whatever they're going through, whether it's something as simple as having a bad day, or it's something more serious like battling a chronic, potentially terminal illness. As a music therapist, I get to meet that person, learn and listen to what's going on in their life, hear about their medical history, their personal history, and then present them with different ways to use music to help them make it one more day to take the next step.